Hey, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. It's good talking to you, Rebecca. Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Rebecca Ward, and I'm a volunteer with NeedAMask.life,
Okay. And you're a member at Salem Baptist Church in Dalton?
member of Salem Baptist Church. That's correct.
Okay. All right. So tell us about the ministry of producing these masks.
Okay, the ministry started back on March the 25th. I had a dream, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me, and He said, "Make this website." And I was like, "Wow, okay." So I called up my pastor, and I talked with him about it to kind of make sure this was okay that I did this representing our church initially. And he said, "Yes, if this is what God is telling you to do, then let's do it." So I put the website together and connected with the So Blessed Ministry at Salem Baptist Church, and they actually sew products for people already. They do this ongoing, and I partnered with them. They were already in the process. This is God's plan. They were already in the process of making a prototype mask, and the prototype mask was for one of the ladies in the ministry has a son who is a doctor, and they were requesting masks. So we partnered together, and we brought on another member of our church named Renee Bennett, and she has been instrumental in bringing a lot of people together that have helped the logistics flow for the mask. And she has helped put people in place for volunteer coordinators, for handing the masks out to the people, for the sewing partners. And it has got, I knew God had a plan, but I never could imagine that it could be this big. I mean, I'm just
Wow.
excited to be part of his work.
Now, about how can you ballpark how many people are involved in this? Members at Salem. I know you have a lot of ministry partners involved. How what's the scope of this effort right now?
Okay, the scope initially started out with just Salem, but because our pastor is affiliated with the Conasauga Baptist Association, he gave
Derek
me the
Kittle.
list of churches. Correct, Derek Kittle. He gave me the list of churches in our association, so I started calling the churches, and we've brought on some other churches who are also helping with this ministry. So just the direct volunteer contacts is around 40, but there's so many more people that are doing things at the other churches that I don't know and can't account for. For example, they're setting out bins, and the congregation is being contacted to bring materials to the bins and drop them off for donation. And then they have launderers at their own church,
Oh
and they
wow.
launder this material before it even comes to us. And then by the time it comes to us, then we take it from that point and push it out to the sewers, who are also not all part of our association, and help with this project.
So it's very much different churches, cross denominations, even in this
Yes.
effort. And I understand a lot of people are making masks. You hear about about homemade masks out of different material. But my understanding is that the masks that you are making has an extra element to it that makes it even safer.
That's correct. Scott, there is a company in Dalton named Current Mattress who's actually donating a product to us called polypropylene. Polypropylene is an extra added it's a bacterial, and let me start that over again. It actually protects the face by keeping small particles from coming through the material, and we use that material inside the mask between the two cotton layers. So we'll put a cotton layer, a polypropylene layer, and another cotton layer, and then we sew them together, and then this protects over the face. So Current Mattress is supplying this unlimited to even others, what I understand, other sewers
Mhm.
in our industry who are putting together these masks.
I understand these masks are. I mean, they're similar to even how a lot of the masks or that material is what is used even in the masks you would get for construction jobs and those kinds of things. And maybe not quite to that level, but certainly a lot more than a cloth mask will be. And by the way, you rode straight through polypropylene, so the other one that gives you a lot of grace. That was two really difficult words back to back, and so that's fine. Uh, so can you tell me who again are your ministry partners that are involved with you in this?
Yes, we have 4 churches that are currently partnering together in the association, and they are McFarland Baptist Church, um, Salem Baptist Church, First Baptist Church, and then we have New Hill Baptist Church that's in Dalton, who are all coming together. We also have 2 business partners who are helping. Current Mattress is supplying all of the free polypropylene to the mask. And then we also have a textile mill called Corinthian Textile in Dalton who are die cutting the masks and helping us save a step so that we can produce more sewn masks.
Yeah, and as many people know, Dalton has been known for carpet, but also for all these products being created for home manufacturing. And I would imagine the location of those businesses close to you guys has been a tremendous help.
Amazing, yes.
Great. And what has been the demand for these masks so far? How many have you produced? I know you have a waiting list right now, right?
We do have a waiting list. Well, we created the website on March the 25th. We actually did our first drive-through on April the 1st, which is on a Wednesday night. And now it's like midway through April, and we had a surplus of like 4,000 orders at one point, and it got a little scary. So we had to be faithful to the people who we were sewing for and stop taking the orders online. And now we have it where people can actually sign up, but they won't actually put in how many masks. So they're on a waiting list. And so what we're doing is being faithful to the people we've already got orders from, and we're calling them as we produce the masks. And then once we get to a point, probably in another week, we'll start returning the calls of the people who are on the waiting list and making sure either you have a mask already, or if you still need a mask, we'll fill that order for you and go ahead and get you come by.
All right. Well, it is a tremendous ministry, and we appreciate everything you guys are doing up there. Is there anything else you'd like to tell anyone about the ministry?
Yes, I want to thank Conestoga Baptist Association. Again, I want to thank Current Mattress. I want to thank Corinthian Textile, and I want to thank all of the people who just give and give of their time and for providing masks to the people who need them the most. I'm so thankful that to be part of God's work. This is an incredible ministry.
Okay. Well, it is an incredible ministry, and thank you so much for everything you guys are doing, and we'll continue to pray for you.
Thank you.